Okay. Nein, nicht umschalten. Ah, jetzt gibt's hier was. Okay, jetzt haben wir das da. Alter. Hier wächst kein Gras, oft benutzt. Spuren in Captain Gambles Garden. Holzscheide, dort reingehen.
Someone moved a cart to this spot and then took it elsewhere. Can't see it anywhere in the garden.
Hä, irgendwie ist es gerade immer das letzte wahrscheinlich zum Zeigen, ne?
Surveilling from afar, the intruder waited for a window of opportunity. When Kimahir went to sleep, the man crept up to the shack and slipped narcotics down the chimney pipe, then blocked it with a cloth. Kimahir inhaled the sedative and fell into a deep sleep. The intruder tried to move him, but the man was heavier than expected. The intruder fell on the sack and dropped his spyglass. In order to transport the servant, he had to use the cart. The final challenge was opening the garden door. Luckily for our intruder, Kimahir had the key in his shack.
Remarkable. It makes total sense.
Warte mal, wir müssen erstmal. Jetzt halt. Aber wir haben noch keine Gegenstände. Kann ich den Schlüssel einfach so nehmen? Nee. Vielleicht kriegen wir jetzt da den Schlüssel. Der Schlüssel war jetzt halt das Hinweis dort. Aber jetzt verstehe ich auch das mit diesen Notizdingern nehmen und sowas und anheften.
You'd best have found something by now, gentlemen.
I fear that someone may have spied upon Kimahir, likely the owner of the spyglass I found earlier. It appears they were watching for some time, as there was an impressive amount of chewing tobacco on the ground.
And your point?
I found the residue of narcotics in Kimahir's brazier. There are several explanations, perhaps your servant's recreational interest, or an attempt at poisoning.
Cut to the chase, Mr. Holmes.
You said that you checked the shack earlier. Did you notice the cart tracks near it? Now, one ought to expect a servant to make regular use of such a thing. Indeed, I would have overlooked the detail were it not for the cart's absence. If, as you say, Kimahir never leaves your estate, then where did it go?
I expect answers from you, Mr. Holmes, not questions.
I won't keep you in suspense any longer, Captain. Kimahir was abducted by the owner of the spyglass. When your servant fell asleep, he slipped a narcotic into Kimahir's brazier to make him sleep even more soundly. In order to carry a man as large as Kimahir, the intruder stole the cart and rolled him right out of your garden.
Now, hold on. All this simply to tell me what I already know? Why haven't you found him yet?
I only arrived a moment ago. It is, frankly, incredible that I have already deduced so much.
Every second you dawdle here, waiting for me to stroke your ego, is another second wasted. I'm not interested in the how, the why, or the who. I am only interested in recovering my investment. Spare me the claptrap, boy, and go and fetch my servant.
The point is, Captain, we're telling you this for a reason. The intruder fled through the garden door, and we need a key to follow his trail.
Well, then you should have led with that. Here you go. I hope you'll return soon with good news. And in the meantime, please teach your companion the art of brevity.
Kleiner Wichser.
Stenwick makes his servant live in a tool shed. You think you know someone.
Ich hätte ihn doch anders antworten sollen. Verdammt. Kann ich nur mal laden? Autosave. 21:17 Uhr und wir haben 20. Dem gebe ich jetzt eine andere Antwort. Das geht überhaupt nicht.
You'd best...
Truly, there is no better evidence of a man's nature than the way he treats those who help him. And you, sir, are a brute. The cruelty of your ignorance about the Maori people, your selfish attitude to a man's kidnapping.
The point is, Captain, we're telling you this for a reason. The intruder fled through the garden door, and we need a key to follow his trail.
Well, then you should have led with that. Here you go. I hope you'll return soon with good news. And in the meantime, please...
Roy Soulsby. Could that be the name of our man? A strange substance. I have my suspicions based on the color and consistency, but would you care to hazard a guess, Doctor?
Well, it's odorless, but from the way it absorbs water, I'd say saltpeter.
Then we're in agreement. Well done. Sturdy rope, professionally tied in a Portuguese bowline. This knot is often used by sailors to create a bosun's chair. Wheels picked up grass along the way. Kimahia's cart, I gather. A large pile of horse droppings. Many cigarette butts. Someone stood here for hours. There was a cab waiting here. Our abductor slipped in and then off into the night. The Strand proved not so useless after all. The saltpeter accident, Doctor, do you recall?
The Port of London, of course. The footwear, the spyglass.
Indeed. We shall need to take a cab there.
This dreary rain is making a miserable day even worse.
Where to, Gav? The Port of London, please. I will show you where to stop.
Oh, hatte ich jetzt mein Mikro die ganze Zeit aus? Sorry. The Blood Red Knight. Das hört sich doch mal cool an. Port of London.
Mr. Holmes, what a compelling mystery we have stumbled upon. Perhaps I have the premise of my next novel.
One kidnapping does not a story make.
Stop! A black cat crossed before us. It's a bad omen.
I do not take you for the superstitious type, Doctor. Such things are mere fantasies, tricks of a feeble mind. One imagines a physician would keep a surer footing in reality.
Perhaps, before the war, my time abroad was difficult. Once, I came across an Afghan, bleeding, who I could not save. He pressed a rosary into my hand. A gift, he said, so as to gain God's favor. After that...
Dr. Watson?
Yes, well, I shan't get into details, but sometime later I found myself lost in the desert. Dehydration set in, and things grew ever more dire. The man's words came to me. I said a prayer and placed the rosary on a rock. A gift to gain God's favor.
And you were rescued.
Yes. A detachment of British soldiers found me.
To whom I'm grateful. But without their diligence, you would not be standing here and I would not have this case.
I'm sure you have another explanation prepared, Mr. Holmes, but I think I shall cling to the occasional superstition all the same.
To each his own, Dr. Watson. So long as it does not interfere with my methods, do it. We must press on, cat or no cat. The question remains, why abduct Kimmer here?
Sherlock kann Personen in der Nähe zu Hinweisen befragen. Öffnen wir eine Fallmappe, heftet einen Hinweis, zu dem du etwas wissen willst, Ex an und spricht damit jemanden. So ist mit der Visitenkarte. Ah. Oh Gott sei Dank ist das andere Zeug jetzt weg. Hinweis anheften.
It appears that the saltpeter explosion rattled the locals. Can't blame them for staying at home.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
I think I can help you.
Für in der Nähe der Werft anzutreffen zu sein.
Oh, hardly a reputable establishment.
I've seen worse. Greetings, miss. I'm hoping you can help us.
We shall soon see.
My colleague and I are seeking a burly man, above average height, with workman's boots.
Half my customers, then. Your description hardly narrows things down.
Beobachten, jetzt sind wir sie. Blass, sprüht Lippen. Dreckig. Leicht gewölbt. Spuren von erbrochener Morgenübelkeit. Oh, sie ist schwanger. Hose etwas zu eng. Leicht gewölbte Bauch und Spuren von Morgenübelkeit auf der Kleidung deuten darauf hin, dass sich die Barfrau in der Frühphase der Schwangerschaft befindet. Ihre spröden Lippen und ihr blasses Gesicht sind Anzeichen von Mangelernährung. Scheint noch nicht zu wissen, dass sie schwanger ist, weswegen sie ihre übliche Kleidung trägt, die ihr nun allerdings zu eng ist. Die gewölbten Bauch durch das Tragen einer engen Hose zu verbergen. weiß nicht, dass sie schwanger ist.
I heard tell of a recent explosion in the port. What do you know of it?
Ah, yes. Something exploded in a ship's cargo hold. Caused a terrible blaze. The sky was red with smoke till morning.
Where precisely did it occur?
The ship sank near the third pier, next to the dockyard.
Miss, what if I told you that you are in the family way?
No, really? Oh, thank you, sir. How would I, a simple woman, have ever known
Ja,
without
wär's
your
dumm
help?
gewesen.
You must be a doctor.
In a manner of speaking.
He's not. He merely has the ego of one. I apologize, miss. Mr. Holmes is fond of his observations, but I am the doctor here, not him. Do you need any help?
I'm fine, thank you. I would rather not discuss my condition, nor let word of it spread.
Verdammt.
Are you familiar with a Roy Soulsby?
Roy Soulsby? I know the name, but he's not one of my regulars. My guess is that he works somewhere around here. What can I get you?
Okay, das war jetzt das. Huh.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
As much as I'd like to help you, I know nothing about this.
May I ask you something?
It's a shame I can't answer your question.
Häufig in der Nähe der Werft. Hat ich gerade gewinselt, oder?
May I ask for your assistance?
Oh, sorry, I know nothing.
Okay, winseln tut scheinbar wer anders. Na gut, auf zur Werft. Das Armenviertel. Oh ne, Speichling schläft nur.
Could you help me?
I'm sorry, but I don't know anything.
Do you know anything about this?
Ugh, I'm sorry, but I don't know anything.
Aber die haben schon schön viele Stimmen, ne? Oder verschiedene.
Do you know anything about this?
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
Hilfe, Gewäsch vor einer Woche verschwindet. Bitte sagen, wenn Sie sehen, daher im Abendviertel von Hafen Bescheid sagen. Rotes Banner über Eingang von Haus. Vermisstenblattladen. Neue Belohnungsfleisch, welche sind im Bereich Bonus und Schwimmen sie aussehen. Wir hatten einen Zimmermann und fähige Seemänner gesucht. Captain Achab. Ist das dann ein Zusatzquest oder so?
Do you know anything about this?
I can't tell you because I don't know.
I can't tell you, no.
Are you able to help me?
I think I can help you.
Oh, die Leute sagen, dass Mr. Soulsby womöglich gerade am Pier Nummer 3 nach einem Schiff sieht, auf dem sie gerade sind. Ah. So, bloß so irgendwie Pier 3 für... Okay, vergesst es, da ist es.
May I ask for your assistance?
Sorry, sir, I can't help you.
Da vorne steht, glaube ich, jemand, mit dem ich reden kann.
Not in the mood, mate. Shoo!
Pardon me, sir. I am looking for Roy...
Not again. Yes, I'm Roy, but I can't help you find your uncle or whoever you've lost.
Now, what makes you think I would inquire about missing people?
You are the fourth person to ask this week. Just because I work at the port doesn't mean I keep track of everyone who comes here.
May I ask what you're doing here?
This is where the ship sank the other day. I'm trying to work out how we'll remove it.
You say we are not the first to ask you about a disappearance. Do you recall anything about those who came inquiring?
I only remember the foreign woman. I didn't catch her name, but Those are her posters hanging up everywhere. She has badgered me twice now, but I still don't know nothing.
And this woman can be found?
No clue. She was talking gibberish.
Now, where was I? Have you seen this before?
My card? Where did you dig that up?
At a crime scene near Baker Street involving a young servant's kidnapping, I might add.
No. Someone used it without my consent. How else would it end up there?
Ja, so schaust du aus. Fünf Fuß, 5 Zoll groß, durchschnittliche Größe. Zahlreiche Stempelflecken. Kuss. Er schaut aber jetzt auch nicht danach aus, wie wenn er in irgendwas reingeknallt wäre mit dem Gesicht, ne? Schlaffer Muskeltonus. Nicht besonders kräftig. Taschenuhr. Waltham Hillside. Brandneu aus Blumengold. Ist englische Abstammung, weist mit seinen 5 Fuß und 5 Zoll eine durchschnittliche Größe auf und eine normale Statur. Seinen schlaffen Muskeltonus nach zu urteilen ist er nicht besonders kräftig. Mr. Salisbury hat eher nicht den körperlichen Merkmale von Kim Yao als Entführer. Handfläche ist Stempelfarbe zu sehen, einige Buchstaben sind erkennbar. Heim Kuss, Heim dürfte für Harbour Master, Hafenmeister, Customs Zoll stehen, was darauf hindert, dass Mr. Salisbury Zombie ist. Dieb oder korrupter Beamter? Achso, es geht nur, er hat ein Taschenuhr der Walmart Hillside bei sich, von seinem Gehalt könnte er es niemals leisten, was vermutlich nahelegt, dass er sie gestohlen hat. Korrupter Beamter wahrscheinlich. So schätze ich ihn ein.
That boat explosion stopped most traffic coming into the port. Guess I'll be without work for a while.
Nichts über jüngste Vermisstenfälle, ausländische Frau. Visitenkarte, Kim Yaos verschwinden. Kann ich das hinweisen und ihn dann fragen?
Wonder why people are going missing. Puts a man on edge, you know.
Also wir suchen nach der Frau, die gibberisch redet. Was war da? Nix. Grafikfehler. Ich weiß, gibberisch heißt einfach Kauderwelsch oder so.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
As much as I'd like to help you, I know nothing about this.
Aber Hanek meint, die hängt überall diese Plakate auf. Wo waren denn da welche? Ach Gott, war das ja das eine Plakat, was ich gehabt habe? Die Über des Plakats heißt Diane, wohnt im Armenviertel des Hafens. Ein roter Banner hängt über dem Eingang des Hauses. Ich Depp, Alter, da steht's doch sogar. Da müssen wir jetzt eigentlich zum Armenviertel kommen. Ne? Lagerhallen. Das war jetzt nicht ganz das, was ich gesucht habe, aber es wahrscheinlich passt schon alles. Ja, das sind alles bloß Lagerhallen. Warte mal. Wo zur Hölle bin ich eigentlich? Lagerhallen sind hier. Das Armenviertel ist da. Poppen wir uns hin, geht schneller. Alter! Man ist einfach gleich da. Cool. Rotes Banner. Stimmt, hier starte ich. Dann bin ich hier im Armenviertel gelandet. Überall weiße Banner. Da ist rot, oder? Ja. Das heißt, hier liegen Knochen.
Hello, lad. Is this where I may find Dea?
You read the poster? Yes? You know where my brother Girves is?
Sadly, no. Well, not yet. Where did you last see Girves?
He worked at a, warehouse. This man, Roy Solby, gave him the job. He paid him a necklace.
I want to speak to Dea. Is she around?
Emma, my mother, She got sick after the fire. Big red smoke. She couldn't breathe, so I took her to the doctor. Now I am in charge.
How would you describe this Soulsby?
He was big and strong. He had a big scary eye.
Scary, you say?
Okay,
yes,
ist der andere.
like it was made of metal.
Okay, den Mr. Soulsby, der dem Bruder den Auftrag gegeben hat oder den Job, Alter, war ein anderer wie der eigentliche.
Do you still have the necklace that Soulsby gave to Girves?
Girves left it near the shrine. I tried to sell it to buy Amma medicine, but no one wanted to buy.
Don't go anywhere.
Da. Oh.
This cheap pendant looks like silver, but it's only made of tin. No surprise the boy couldn't sell it.
Dead.
I miss Girves. Do you think he's okay?
Völkerkundler.
I should have helped Amma put out the posters. If she hadn't been in the smoke so long, maybe she wouldn't be sick. I'm sorry about my English. I try hard, but the rules don't make sense. It's stupid.
It's a large harbor. If our kidnapper is hiding here, finding him won't be easy.
Das ist die Frage, wo ist der Doktor? Da. Hinweis anheften.
If I need to, I'll work to support my family. Just like my...
Okay, jetzt müssen wir nach dem anderen schauen, ne? Können wir da vielleicht mit dem Roy selber reden? Also mit dem echten?
Could you help me?
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
May I ask you something? Sorry, sir. I can't help you.
Bei den Lagerhäusern hat er gesagt gehabt. Das heißt, Pier 3, reden wir nochmal mit dem Roy. Hier kommt Roy.
What are you gawping at?
I have been told that you hired Dea's son, Girves, right before he vanished. His brother also said you had a metal eye. What do you make of this?
Tell that him to stop making things up. I could do with a pint of the Cursed Mermaid. But the thought of walking in this fog.
Okay, das war halt echt so. Das ist zu den Lagerhäusern.
May I ask for your assistance?
No, sir, I've never heard of it.
Du musst abbrechen können, damit man schneller wieder weiterkommt.
Excuse me, just one question.
Sorry, sir, I can't help you.
Ist da bei den Lagerhäusern? Nix. Oh, was ist hier?
Are you able to help me?
As much as I'd like to help you, I know nothing about this.
Okay. Oh.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
Dann. Warum haust du eigentlich auf den Zaun rum? Der ist doch nur gut. Ach so, das zeigt dann einfach alle an.
May I ask for your assistance?
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
Oder eventuell in der Bar. Wir gehen mal in die Bar zurück. Diese Cursed Mermaid. Wie hier gar nichts los ist.
Have you ever heard of a man with a metallic eye?
I've seen him even. Dirty Summers is the name. A nasty lout, with a silver ball in place of a missing eye. Doesn't look like anything to me. Never heard of it. Have you been drinking?
Ausländische Frau.
Never heard of it. Never heard of it.
Echt mehr nett. Vermisst ein Plakat.
What do you know about this poster?
A foreign woman asked to put it up. She's plastered them all over the port.
Any clues as to her whereabouts?
None. It was hard to understand what she was saying.
I shudder to ask, but where does one find a Dirty Summers?
He likely signed on with a ship. I am not one to spy on others, let alone him.
I see.
My advice, keep away from him.
Okay, dann haben wir jetzt das auch. Können wir dann auch mal weg damit. Ui. Aber das machen wir dann das nächste Mal. Ich bedanke mich an der Stelle dann bei euch fürs Zuschauen. Bonus? Achso, das sind so 143 von 500, 1500? Achso, Punkte sind das, was ich da... Ah, das ist wie ein Point-and-Click-Adventure, ne? Da kann man auch so Punkte immer wieder bekommen. Also, danke fürs Zuschauen, macht's gut und bis zum nächsten Mal. Servus.